What is going on? What is going on, guys? It is your boy Darion coming to y'all live with another video. It is Spotlight Sports Talk. Shout out to all the subscribers that have subscribed to the YouTube page. If this is your first time ever being at our YouTube page, I would suggest that you subscribe and hit the alert button to get the latest news in sports, entertainment, sports, and all kinds of great things for breaking news around the sports world. But we're here to do our actual recap of the WWE Super Showdown results. My recap personally, I didn't get a chance to watch it when I was supposed to because I had to go to work and it started at 5 a.m. and I was not getting up at that time to watch it. So with that being said, let's definitely get into it because I actually ended up finished watching it today. So let's definitely get straight into these wins and the results and what was my record out of all of these matches. So the first match that went down on the WWE Super Showdown, it was the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. It was the New Day versus the Bar, and they defeated the Bar in a pinfall and to retain the titles. It was a hot way to open up the show with the fan favorite coming through, and keeping the championship belts. It wasn't a long match, but it was a moment. Xavier, knowing the fact that Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston was the ones that actually tried to team up, that was really something different because I thought we would see Big E or Kofi Kingston instead of Xavier Woods and the Kofi Kingston, or Big E and Xavier Woods. It could have been one or the other, but at the end of the day, they did beat the Bar, and I just felt like they teamed up really well. The Bar just didn't look the same anymore like I thought they would be. But they did get the 1, 2, 3, and I do grade this as a B minus. It was an okay match. Really wasn't high quality, but SmackDown New Day, they definitely retained the titles there. So with that being said, congratulations to the New Day for defending. And yes, I did pick them to win this match here. So the next match that we definitely have here is the SmackDown Women's Championship. You have Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair gets the win via disqualification. How all this went down, this was a very personal way to actually try to win. This feud has been going on. They the best of friends, and now they can't stand each other. So now, Charlotte Flair had this match in the bag. Once she put her in the figure 8 and she finally got it up into a bridge, Becky Lynch was ready to tap. But Becky Lynch was so ring smart where she took the belt and started hitting Charlotte Flair with the belt and ended up getting the disqualification. It ended up retaining the title. It was definitely a great match. It was definitely a good match to look forward to going into Evolution, which is at the end of this month. So that's definitely something to look at here. But I do give this grade a B as well. Overall, it was a great match. But at the end of the day, I just wish it could have turned out to be something different. Instead of Becky Lynch actually trying to, use the belt to win. I just want her, if she really wants to be a champion, I just want to rather her pin Charlotte Flair 1, 2, 3. But she didn't get the win, so I end up losing in that match. So with that being said, yeah, I lost that match as well. So I grade that match as a B. John Cena and Bobby Lashley defeated Elias and Kevin Owens. This was another match that I did not care for whatsoever. John Cena is a part-time wrestler. He don't know what the future holds. Bobby Lashley, they just don't know where to put him on a card. Kevin Owens, I don't think they know what to do with Kevin Owens anymore. Kevin Owens used to be a top guy in this company. Now he's teaming up with Elias and having that whole thing with them. But we all knew exactly how this was going to play out. Elias and Owens opened up the microphone with the middle of the ring before Lashley ended up slimming down, and Cena came out and all that stuff. So with that being said, this was a boring match. I give this match a D. This D was not. The match was just not good. Cena did the attitude adjustment, then with the new 6 move of Doom finisher. Looked like it was just a back fist to the head. But it wasn't really nothing impressive to me. But John Cena and Bobby Lashley definitely get the win, just like I predicted. Then you have the Iconics defeat Asuka and Naomi. This was a upset for me, but at the same time, I actually lost this match. I thought Asuka and Naomi was able to get the win here. Then they end up not getting the win. They did win by pinfall, but the hometown team got, the rousing ovation from the fans upon the entrance, and immediately came clear that the Iconics were going over. So with that being said, they removed Asuka from the ring and they put her down outside. Peyton Royce hit the big foot on Naomi. It was elevated by Billy Kay with the victory. It was a D plus if it was very short match. It was a very, very short match. It could have been more entertaining. It was another boring match to me. The crowd was not really into it. So, yeah, I'm going to go with, I lost that one too. So, with that being said, let's just go on to the next matchup. And we have the WWE Championship, AJ Styles defeating Samoa Joe via submission to retain the WWE title. No disqualification, no counter. This was a A+ match. This match could not get any better. It was a barn burner. Styles and Joe definitely got in and began brawling outside of the ring before the match officially began. This was a perfect combination of in-ring wrestling and brutally throughout. And Joe was introduced to the weapon by taking Styles and hitting him with a steel chair. And then this where the match really changed at. The match really changed when AJ Styles put Samoa Joe through a table. And once they put him through a table, then he said, I heard him say that his knee gave out or that his knee popped, but he's not going to give up. He's not going to quit. He's going to keep going because he wants that WWE title. And once he put him in the calf crusher, it was all she wrote. And I was just in shock to see that Samoa Joe was able to tap out. That's just unreal to see Samoa Joe tap out. But I give this match a A. This could have been a main event or a co-main event outside of Undertaker and Triple H. But we want to get to that match in a few minutes, man. So let's just go straight into the next match. But congratulations to AJ Styles. After all that build-up frustration going into this match, he finally gets the win and retains the WWE Championship. So let's just get straight into the next one. We have Ronda Rousey and the Bella Twins defeat the Riot Squad via submission. Ronda Rousey put both of the girls in a double arm bar, and it looked like it was about to break their arms ridiculously. This match was an okay B. Nikki Bella and Brie Bella definitely did their thing in this match. It shows they can still be an in-ring performer here. So with that being said, I will have my Monday Night Raw results coming up right after this video. So with that being said, keep a lookout for that. But they definitely did get the win. So this is another W in my win column here. According to WWE, they said they give it a B minus. I give it like a C. This match was okay, but lots of credits to the match being okay, over delivered a little bit, but I give it a C. But Ronda Rousey and the Bella Twins definitely get the win over the Riot Squad. Then we have another great match. Cruiserweight Championship, Buddy Murphy defeats Cedric Alexander via pinfall to win the title. This was a match to begin with. This was a dope match. It was very high flying, and I love the Cruiserweight division. The Cruiserweight division is definitely something to show for in the WWE, but knowing that Buddy Murphy is in his hometown of Australia and to able to beat Cedric Alexander the way he did, it wasn't no animosity or nothing of that nature, but just at the end of the day, it was a great match from both of these young talents here. Definitely go watch them on 205 Live. Buddy Murphy is your new Cruiserweight champion, and the move that they did off the top rope, I don't even know the name of it. It was some Chinese name or something like that, but that move off the top rope was ridiculous, y'all. It was ridiculous. So yeah, I definitely had that in the upset of Buddy Murphy beating Cedric Alexander tonight at the Super Showdown. So I do give that match a grade A. Oh, so we going right into the next match here. We got the Shield that defeated Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre via pinfall. Me personally, I was absolutely wrong about this. I should have picked the Shield, but I felt like Braun Strowman was so dominant, and Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre makes a great team. I thought they could pull it off. And me personally, the Shield entered through the crowd wearing the Bane mask and dominating early in the portion of the match. But however, as they attempted to drive Strowman through the announce table with their signature triple power bomb at that. The opponents, moved towards taking advantage and isolating Rollins from a large portion of the match. And that's exactly what happened. We really didn't see Rollins that much. But what I really saw from the Shield is that, Roman Reigns definitely took a hit for Dean Ambrose going through one of the barricades at ringside. And, Dean Ambrose, I guess that was a wake-up call for him, knowing they had a lot of issues in between each other. So hopefully, I was totally wrong about this match. I really wanted Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and McIntyre to win. I'm not really a big Roman Reigns fan. I wasn't really big of a Shield fan in the beginning, but I do like Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. So, with that being said, congratulations to the Shield, and I was wrong for that matchup. But I give it a B minus. It was an okay match. Then we get to this match. Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. And Daniel Bryan beats The Miz in a pinfall, becoming a number one contender for the WWE Championship versus AJ Styles at Crown Jewel. Miz attempted to cut a promo and open the match. But Bryan, you know him, as usual, interrupted him before he could speak. So shortly after that, the match started. Miz attempted to beat Bryan with his own running knee, and it was very unsuccessful. Miz then tried to hit the skull crusher finale, but Bryan reversed it into an inside cradle and got the 1, 2, 3. And looked like the Miz left shoulder was up at the end, but the crowd was absolutely shocked about how it ended. It was only 2 minutes and 25 seconds. What? What are we doing here? And that was supposed to be the co-main event before Triple H and The Undertaker? Like, what type of lineup was this in the back, Vince McMahon? That was just bad. And according to WWE, they gave this a D+. I give this an F because it's 2 minutes and 25 seconds. It was hardly a reaction to Bryan winning because it's just so shocking the way not the way it ended, but how long it took for it to happen. Like, no, like that was just bad for business, man. And hopefully Miz can get a rematch or something of that nature. Hopefully we'll find out on SmackDown when we do the SmackDown Revolts, because it is SmackDown 1000. So it's going to be an epic event on Tuesday night. So definitely keep a lookout for that. So let's go straight into the main event, which I picked Daniel Bryan to win anyway. So let's go straight into the main event. Triple H with Shawn Michaels going up against the Phenom, The Undertaker, with Kane, and Triple H beat him by pinfall. This was a okay match. I was not really expecting too much, knowing the fact that it was a lot of experience in here. So we already knew what certain moves was coming with this match. But I did have Triple H winning. Like I said he was, and I just didn't like what Kane and The Undertaker did at the end. Triple H gave him respect. Shawn Michaels gave him respect. They all held their hands up, and then boom, they go Undertaker and Kane being sore losers. The fact that they lost on one of the biggest stages in one of the biggest events in Australia. So with that being said, Taker was trying to get him to submit to Hell's Gate, but that didn't happen. At the end of the day, Triple H hits the pedigree, gets the 1, 2, 3. And gets the win. But Triple H and Michael hug and celebrate the match when ending Taker, seamlessly disappointed that Triple H ended, needing Michael's help throughout, and it was tough to understand the meaning of the expression. But Triple H then walked over to Taker and put his head together and lifted him up to hug him in the middle of the ring, with Michaels and Kane surrounding the two. The four men stood tall and crowd and cheered wildly as the four men continued hugging and celebrating and looking so like it was going off the air, but Taker and Kane turned on the click. taking both of them out on the tombstone pile drivers and choke slams, and last which resulted in HBK being driven through the announce table. So now, you know, the Monday Night Raw is actually over now. So now we can definitely see what's going on here with that, with Monday Night Raw. So now, keep a lookout for the Monday Night Raw results. Definitely subscribe to the Spotlight Sports Talk. We talk about all types of sports here. So with that being said, I am Darion from Spotlight Sports. Spotlight Sports Talk. I'm sorry, y'all. It's just really late. It's really late me doing this recap. But shout out to everybody that subscribed to the channel. Definitely hit that like button and let us know what you feel about the WWE Super Showdown that went down a couple 72 hours ago, as they say. But this, I'm finally watching this, so this is my recap to what I like from here. The crowd wasn't really involved like I thought they would be, but it was really involved during the tag team match. They was really involved with AJ Styles and Samoa Joe and Buddy Murphy and Cedric Alexander. So with that being said, comment, like, and subscribe to the Spotlight Sports Talk. I am Darion, and I see y'all in the next video. Peace.